I made a mistake, which I'm very sorry for. I'm sorry for the hurt that I've caused.
Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 career-killing moments on TV.
I may be 74. Don't mess with me.
I can't stand it. I'm ashamed to be here.
So I'm delighted that there's so much laughter in the audience tonight.
But no,
but just let me say this.
They're laughing at you. They're not laughing with you.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at the televised times that made us see through the aura of the celebrity, and learn in an instant that their careers were not only mortal, but fatally wounded. Know any that we missed? Or have some career-killing gossip story of your own? Fire at will in the comments below. Number 10, Teddy Sinclair / Natalia Kills / Verbalicious. In the 5 years since her outburst on the X Factor in New Zealand during the short-lived show's second season, Teddy Sinclair has become a household name in the UK. Oh wait, sorry, her alter ego Natalia Kills has. Nope. Well, what about Verbalicious? Well, her neither.
As an artist who respects creative integrity and intellectual property, I am disgusted at how much you have copied my husband. From the hair to the suit, do you not have any value or respect for originality?
Okay, so British rock singer Teddy Natalia Verba Sinclair Kills-alicious is not particularly well known in the UK, and that's probably because she has a career in New Zealand, or at least had one, before she ripped contestant Joe Irvine apart because he looked a little bit like her husband during the X Factor's first live show.
It's like Norman Bates dressing up in his mother's clothing. It's just a little bit creepy, and I feel like you're going to stitch someone's skin to your face and then kill everybody in the audience.
Sacked the next day, the pair claimed they were told to amp up the drama, although we're not convinced that was quite what was intended by the show bosses.
It's absolutely disgusting. You have no identity. I can't stand it. I'm ashamed to be here.
Number 9, Derek Acorah.
Francis!
The late, extravagant ex-footballer turned medium, although we're using that term very lightly here, makes it to this list thanks to his involvement with the Most Haunted television series. The show where Acorah was the resident medium speaking, again using the term lightly, to the long dead, was watched with raised eyebrows as he convulsed, talked in strange accents, but showed accurate knowledge of events that he was told by the spirits who possessed him. Great! That was until show producers smelled a rat and fed him false historical information about made-up people which he somehow became possessed by on air. His takeover by Creed Kafer, an anagram of Derek Faker, meant the only dead thing Acorah would interact with from then on was his career.
Derek, Carl, come forward, Derek.
Number 8, Kerry Katona. This was a really tough entry, to be completely honest, because we're not convinced of who was really responsible for the demise of Katona's career. Nor do we think it's a particularly bad thing, given the trajectory of it at the time.
Yeah, I mean, looking at that it makes me like, wow, to how I am now, it's such a relief. I mean, they were so big.
When the former Atomic Kitten singer showed up on ITV's This Morning in 2008, slurring her words and unable to focus, surely alarm bells were ringing in producers' ears. Nope, instead they put her on air for Philip Schofield and Fern Britton to try and speak to.
I mean, your speech is a bit slurred. I mean, how are you feeling now? It is a bit.
That's maybe because I have medication at night time.
Do you?
Which I took about 11:30 last night, didn't I, Mark?
Luckily, it was evident to everyone else that she hadn't laid her addictions to rest, as she had claimed, killing off her TV career for then and giving her the needed impetus to start over when she was healthy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for answering our questions.
Not a problem, thank you.
You might have felt you were put on the spot. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Number 7, Shane Ritchie. We know what you're thinking, but WatchMojo, Shane Ritchie has a career. Yes, he does. But if we were to ask you what he was famous for, you wouldn't say movie star, which is what he intended.
He's got this character. It's going to be called Alfie Moon.
Instead, you'd probably say Daz, which killed his movie career. Okay, actually most of you younger viewers would say Alfie Moon, and you'd be right. But the last time we checked, EastEnders was a family soap, and Albert Square is definitely not a movie setting. By his own admission, taking on the Daz adverts in 1995 killed his attempts at a movie career stone dead.
How are you?
Oh, no!
Well, there you go. Another day, another door slammed.
A shame really, he could have been the British Tom Cruise. Okay, maybe not.
Oh, you've got to go on telly, you see.
Number 6, Preston. Poor Preston. This one was a classic career suicide. Surely, he must have known that if you go up against a comedian with the wit of Simon Amstell, it's not going to end well.
Preston was worried it would alienate hardcore Ordinary Boys fans, but luckily, neither of them were in the country. Or existed.
Nor did it, as Preston found the typical jabs on guests to be excessive, and did a runner from an episode of Buzzcocks.
The Paris Hilton work was a low point for me. It wasn't what I wanted to be doing, and on top of that, it caused me some real problems with my hair.
The problem for Preston was that the episode arguably got funnier without the Ordinary Boys frontman, as Bill Bailey replaced the singer with an audience member called Ed. You'd have thought his strop would have created some controversy to play off, but we're struggling to remember any Preston appearance or song ever since.
Preston, we're having fun!
Alright.
Come on, Preston. Oh no, we can't lose Preston.
I guess he thought he's been voted out.
Number 5, Kim Woodburn.
Shut up, don't be so stupid. I don't like this gang-harder situation.
For those who don't know, Kim Woodburn is the anthropomorphic personification of a forest fire, which is why her name is so incredibly apt. Her original break into her TV career was as a co-presenter on How Clean Is Your House? However, following that show, the Queen of Clean toured through the jungle during 2009's I'm a Celeb, wherein she had her fair share of to-dos. However, it was part of CBB 19, into which she seemed to go in angry and then fight with all of the housemates, once prompting security intervention.
You come in here and you've picked on young girls. I've never known anyone like you. You're pathetic.
She would almost be forgiven for that, but a career in presenting could never be returned to after trying to argue with every interviewer post-eviction. Really? Fighting Philip Schofield? Good luck.
I may be 74. Don't mess with me.
Number 4, Seann Walsh. Comedian Seann Walsh's place on this list is based on technicality. After all, the career-killing moments was not really broadcast on TV, but the aftermath certainly was. Walsh fell prey to the Strictly curse. During the 16th series of Strictly Come Dancing, Walsh shared a kiss with dancing partner Katya Jones, despite both being romantically involved with other people. In a drama that was more suited to EastEnders than an extravagant dancing competition, Walsh and Jones were paraded in front of cameras to publicly apologise. However, rumours circulated, and Walsh has been paying for it ever since.
I made a mistake, which I'm very sorry for. I'm sorry for the hurt that I've caused.
Number 3, Gillian McKeith.
Here we are again at the Bush Tucker Trial area. Are you at the end of your tether yet?
Yeah, I feel deflated.
It is quite surprising that poo doctor Gillian McKeith has a career, to be honest, as there are a significant number of questions as to whether she even has a PhD. That's another story though, as it's her career as a television presenter that took a nosedive, or rather a swan dive, after being voted as the participant of the Unfair Ground Challenge. Maybe Dr. McKeith, possibly PhD, supposedly fainted, forcing the show to go to break and a different celeb to step up.
Let's get Bob in. Bob.
Okay, bring the oxygen in, please.
We say supposedly as the fall was so very graceful. We don't know why she thought we'd take it seriously. It was her supposed second faint in 2 days. Her acting wasn't even that good either.
I think it's best if we go to a break right now and give Gillian the attention she needs. We'll find out if she can do it after the break.
Number 2, David Icke. If we were to say David Icke's name to you, what would you say he was famous for? You could say author, presenter, conspiracy theorist, and even footballer, and you'd be right.
The press claim that you claim to be the Son of God.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true?
Yes, you see, the thing is that it's quite funny, really.
But Icke is probably going to be best remembered for 2 words: lizard people. His book alleged that world leaders are shape-shifting aliens, which would be great if he was A, a comedy science fiction author, or B, not someone who's also claimed to be the son of a godhead.
So I'm delighted that there's so much laughter in the audience tonight.
But no, it's a...
But just let me say this.
They're laughing at you. They're not laughing with you.
Why he would say this in an interview with the late Terry Wogan in 1991 is probably explained in one of his books, so if you fancy a laugh, then have a read. Oh, not sci-fi? And not comedy either? Well, not bad.
I am asking no one in this theatre, no one watching this programme, no one on this planet to believe a word of it.
Number 1, Roxanne Pallett.
Can't believe you're letting somebody stay that's done that.
Now, what was Roxanne Pallett famous for? After a moment of a puzzled expression and silence, we'd have to remind you that she was an actress. Still not sure? She was in Lake Placid 3. No? Devil's Tower? What about Wrong Turn 6 Last Resort? Okay, fine, she was in Emmerdale for a bit, but brought controversy to CBB 22 with Pallett alleging that eventual winner Ryan Thomas had punched her repeatedly.
Ow! Woman beater.
Go on, what?
Bloody hurt.
Did it, sorry?
I was going to ask if you want your washing on, but I might shrink them instead. I might shrink them.
Problem is, there are cameras in the house, obviously, and they showed that Punchgate was a fabrication vindicating Thomas and KOing Pallett's career. Many would say she reaped what she sowed, but we were really looking forward to Wrong Turn 7, easily proven falsehood.
All I can say is I'm devastated and I'm sorry.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo UK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.